Pizza delivery drivers of Reddit, what was the most fucked up place you've ever stopped at? I was delivering chicken KFC, not pizza, but my worst stop was pathetic, really. I knock on the door, I hear a kid yell, "I got it." He opens the door, and runs up the stairs yelling to his friends, "The chicken asshole's here. The chicken asshole's here." After which a crowd of about 8 preteens at the top of the stairs start throwing change down the stairs at me to pay for the delivery. I asked if they could hand me the money. They laugh and just throw the quarters/dimes/etc. harder. So I picked up the bag of food, winged it up the stairs at them, it hit the wall, and I split. Told the boss what happened, and if they call to complain I won't listen or apologize, I'll just quit if he brings it up. I found out later he did get a call and told them to get stuffed. Good boss. I didn't end up delivering the pizza, but the address was an abandoned house. It was around dusk and the house was so obviously uninhabited, I could see trees growing through the windows, and the backside of the house was crumbling so badly I could see to the backyard from the street. The instructions were to come around back. I double-checked the address after locking my doors, called the customer a couple of times, called the store and told them what was up and why I wasn't delivering the pizza, and headed out. I mean, seriously, who would have been dumb enough to go to the back of that house? The one where they tried to pull me in the house. Not coincidentally the last delivery I ever made. Every hoarder house I ever delivered to. Honestly, I feel for those folks. Terry's usually a mental issue that starts it. Sometimes it's just learned behavior. Either way, it's still just sad to me. Someone ordered pizzas to a funeral. There were a ton of people there, all somber and dressed in black, while I rolled up in my bright red greasy t-shirt. Lol. Definitely one of the most awkward experiences I've had. So while I was in undergrad, I worked as a pizza delivery driver. I had a delivery to a dodgy part of town with a delicious pie. When I got within a couple miles of the residence, a local sheriff's deputy got in front of me. We made all the same turns. Then as we got closer, another got in front of him and one behind me. I start freaking out a bit as I've been smoking some weed, but carry on. Finally, we all get to the same residence, which is totally surrounded by police in riot gear, guns drawn, all that shit. I get out with my pizza and discover the house I'm supposed to deliver to is the one with SWAT out in front. One of the officers waves me off and says, he's not gonna need that today, and they proceed to breach the door, to which I return to the car with a free pizza and get the hell out of there. They were added to our do not deliver list, but I don't think we ever heard from them again. I once delivered to a guy living under his porch, if that counts. I drove up to the house. It's pitch black. No lights on. I look at the ticket and it says use back door. I go up the steps and no lights on. Nothing. Then I hear a voice from below me say, "Hey, down here." I look under the porch and Teresa's small door leading into what looked like a makeshift apartment. I had to actually crouch to get to it. Gave the guy the pizza and bounced the fuck out of there. I had a delivery to a normal address, but 2 blocks away from it a guy on a bike flagged me down, asked if I was a delivery guy and said it was for him. He gave me his phone number and it was his order. We don't have those signs on the top of our car, and I was in a busy suburb, so I have no clue how he knew it was me.